Hey you guys, we've got to have a serious talk. We've got to get some stuff done around here. I am serious when I say that I'm gonna finally accomplish some of the things that I have been putting off in this video. I have a cabinet thing that has just been sitting in a box for about a week that I still haven't built, that I want to build for the office area. I have a crochet penguin that I just stopped making halfway through because I kind of forgot about him. But still, I abandoned it. I have like 3 bags of clothing that I have been meaning to take to donate for maybe 2 months, maybe more than 2 months now, that they have been sitting in the doorway of my apartment, along with a few other random knickknacks also that I was planning to donate. And I know that along the way, we're gonna discover a few other things as well that need to happen, that need to get done. So if you are also needing to be productive and accomplish the things that you're putting off, then maybe you can put on this video and we can accomplish them together. Okay, let's go. I had decided earlier this year that I wanted to learn to crochet, and I wanted to eventually start making like some fun things that I could use around the house, like little coasters and stuff. Just easy, simple things, not even anything crazy like a blanket or a sweater or anything. Simple stuff. So I bought myself a woo ball, which are supposed to be really good like intro to crocheting kits. And I got this far, which is like basically the whole body of this penguin. So honestly, I'm probably over halfway through, but I kind of forgot about it. Not forgot, but I wasn't picking it up when I had spare time. I feel like I haven't had a lot of spare time lately, but even when I have had spare time, I've usually chosen to do something else. I just need to finish this, you know? I need to finish this so that maybe we can eventually venture into more crocheting projects that I hopefully won't abandon, like this one. So this is high on the to-do list. But it's so cute. It's gonna be a penguin. They've named him Pierre the Penguin. I mean, he's just precious, and I'm really excited for him to exist and just be hanging out around the apartment. I'm gonna take you back in time a little bit though, because this cabinet that I've been putting off, I actually did build it the other day. So I'm gonna meet ya right here. Let's build a cabinet. So that hopefully it can be a little easier to go through. cabinet, let me get you up to speed on what's currently going on with it. I don't know if I love the way it's currently situated, but yeah, let's take a look at it. So, I mean, this is what's currently going on here. I do feel like it could look better. This is just the absolute jungle forest over here, obviously, which, hey, we like it, we love it. And I do like the current look of the cabinet. Like what we have going on top it's pretty nice. Ta-da! I'm really glad I built this because I needed it for the storage. I need to have a place where things are supposed to go. And if I don't, it's just going to sit out somewhere because it doesn't have a place. Not necessarily anything glamorous or cute going on in here right now. And I mean, this tripod doesn't always live here. I also am using it a lot. For now, I just popped it in there. And some other, like my P-Touch for work. I literally just finished wrapping up my last film job. So I have all of my office supplies that I usually use and take from job to job. So that is basically what the majority of this cabinet area is, and there still is a lot of room to put some other stuff in there, you know, so excited about that. Let's see, I don't even know what I put in these drawers. Cables, electronic stuff. Yeah, honestly, these drawers don't really have much of a dedicated purpose yet, and that makes me excited because, yep, empty drawer. Yeah, my new computer monitor. Can't show you that because that has my cat's prescription on it. Because other fun thing is that Peanut, my cat, has asthma, most likely. Not completely sure or confirmed. There he is, Mr. Asthma King. Pretty sure that's what's going on. So it's his asthma inhaler prescription. Anyway, just thought this was cute and a little cozy little vibe. Now I have a spot where I can put a lot of things, and that is something I'm excited about. I have rearranged this room, this office space, since I did it for the first time a while back in my like office makeover video. Now we're both able to kind of have our different desk setups and everything. And it just kind of makes more sense for that to be on this wall over here. Use this wall over here for the plants and the storage. Anyway, I'm just really glad that this cabinet unit was finally built because I had been putting it off for like a week. And before that, I had been putting off even buying it. I had known that I needed some kind of container vessel for a lot of my random things, but I hadn't really looked for one or bought one. So that, check it off the list. That's been accomplished. I need to do something super thrilling, which is put my wagon back together. I have been putting this off. This has been drying for a lot of days now. I guess it's a little bit of a story as well. I don't even know how to begin. This should definitely be fun. This is my wagon that I usually keep in my car when I'm like actively on a film job because as a prop buyer, it's a convenient thing to have when I end up having a day with a lot of shopping or a day with a lot of packages, or if I go to set and I have a lot of stuff to drop off, then I just put it in here. And I brought it home when my job ended recently, when our show finished, and I brought it upstairs. I just unloaded like some of my office stuff from it, and then I walked back over to it like 5 to 10 minutes later, and there's just a puddle in it. I had brought some stuff up that also like had liquid in it, and so I was like, oh, did something leak? And then I put a paper towel down in it and I picked it up and it was yellow, and then I smelled it and it was cat pee. So for some reason, Peanut wanted to get territorial over this wagon, which is strange because he's never been like a cat that pees in different random things. Yeah, honestly, it was really weird. It's been like a week at least since I took this off. So now I'm trying to remember how I even did that. There were screws involved. That's what happens when you put things off. You don't remember what you were even doing. Okay, I think I figured it out. I think I know what I did. So now we just have to do it. I have to go meet a friend for dinner, so I'll finish this tonight or tomorrow. Just one last little screw spot. Then I think we should be good. Oh my gosh, that feels really good to get done. I realize this probably wasn't the most satisfying thing to watch, but that actually feels so good for me mentally to get this thing back together. And now we're gonna put it in the closet, get it out of the way. Let's finally work on my little wooble penguin thing. We're still just right here. I don't have any concept of how long it actually took to get to this spot. Maybe like 3 to 4 hours in total, because a lot of it also was learning and I didn't do it 100% correct. So hopefully that continues to like work out okay. I think at some point did like an extra stitch or two on a line pretty early on. And so then when you were adding more stitches in these later ones, there are just more stitches in each line than there's technically supposed to be. But like the general shape is still there. So I'm hoping that everything works out, but we'll see. It came with this little card that has the password. And so I just type in the password on the website and then I'm able to watch their tutorial videos. And the tutorial videos are really good and very easy to understand, I feel like. I don't know, I'm like very happy with how well this has been working out.
If you want to learn how to use safety eyes, open up that brown envelope that came in your kit.
Oh my gosh, exciting. These are gonna be the little penguin eyes. We're giving this little guy some eyes. What do we think? It might be a little far apart. I don't know. Okay, so like just for reference, I'm gonna show you what the bottom of theirs looks like compared to mine, and then you can kind of tell how I've made my penguin a lot bigger than they did. Literally just by adding, I think it was like one extra stitch in a round, one thing built on top of another, obviously, so then it becomes like 2 or 3 extra stitches in a round. Yeah, we'll see how the rest of this goes. This is the bottom of mine, right? Okay. And this is the bottom of theirs. Like, how? Okay, I think what I just showed you was actually, they had already done one more round. So mine's not quite too big. I really feel like I'm, doing some of this wrong. We're just gonna go with it. Like, we're so close, so it's like, how wrong could I really get it at this point? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I also find it like so difficult to keep the yarn tight, because you're supposed to keep it pretty tight on your like hands. And I find that difficult to achieve. Especially because it's so tiny right now. It's like especially hard. Okay, the good news is that this hole now looks a lot more like theirs. Gosh, that was, I don't even know. It felt like they skipped a step, sort of. Did I just do that right? Yeah, wait, what? That looks better, see? Now the hole is a lot tinier. LOL. Okay, we're gonna take a little quick break from the, I was gonna say knitting, but the crocheting of the penguin. We are gonna finish that, and we're gonna finish it today, I promise, because I have no other choice. We simply have to get that thing over with. But something that I've put off for longer than usual, especially this year for whatever reason, getting my flu shot. So I'm gonna schedule an appointment right now at like a CVS or something is where I've usually gotten them. We might not get to the actual appointment in this video because unless it's today, ooh, maybe I could do it at a Target also, like a Target that has the CVS pharmacy inside of it. And then I could like get some errands done at the same time. That kind of sounds like a good little deal. I would prefer to avoid the flu this season. That's what we're gonna be doing. Oh, there's Peanut's down there. Peanut. Oh, he's so cute. Add vaccines. Okay, let's see. Can I do it at, I can do it at Target. Yo, that's awesome. Oh, I could even do it today. I really didn't feel like doing it today though. I have to get some other stuff done today. So I think I'm gonna schedule it for tomorrow. Oh, it's gonna rain tomorrow? That means I don't wanna do anything, basically. Why is something like this, sometimes it truly just takes me so long to decide, when it really is just a simple thing. It's just decide on a time that works for you and schedule it. Does anyone else, if you know it's gonna be raining, do you just completely avoid doing anything outside? Because I know I do. And it's like, I mean, that's perfectly fine, but I also don't think that I need to just always avoid doing stuff because of rain, you know? Okay, there we go. See, that wasn't so bad. I'm late to the party, but better late than never. And if you haven't gotten your flu shot this year, here's your reminder. I have to say that this whole thing has grown on me. I think what was throwing me off is just how this wall just, it kind of feels uneven and mismatchy, like this little wood thing paired with the white of the cabinet thing. I don't know, slightly different heights and stuff. But the thing is, it doesn't look bad. No, it's not peak interior design. It's gonna do. It's gonna do for right now. And I like being able to have the plants and a candle and a lamp on top. Like, it's cozy vibes. So it is nice, especially with daylight savings and stuff, being able to have a cozy little lamp on. Yeah, I think it's fine. So it is finally time. Before we get back to the crochet penguin wooble thing, I think that'll be the grand finale, is finishing that for this video. But before we do that, I need to drop off some donations. I think we just need to hop down the road to a Goodwill donation drop-off place and get this thing over with. Like, just get it done. Just cross it off the list. I feel like that's one of the things that can like pile up the easiest, at least for me. And I feel so grateful to like have enough things where I'm like, I need to get rid of some of this stuff and donate it and everything. I realized that honestly, being able to donate stuff is like a beautiful thing. It's a privilege. I just don't want to hold off on it for so long and have like a bag of clothes or whatever sitting around when it could be much happier with someone else. Anyway, I don't know. That's just getting a little meta about donating clothes. Let's do it. Let's go. Okay, so super thrilling stuff, but I have a lamp, an old computer monitor that still works and everything. Some hangers that I just decided I don't really like or use, and there's like a mug and some clothing items down there, and then some clothing items in here, and then this little bulletin board thingy. Let's do it. Let's get it. I literally feel a weight lifted off my chest, a weight lifted out of my life for just getting rid of that stuff that had been sitting around that I had intended to donate months ago. And seriously, it is always so much easier than you think it's gonna be. Like, you just gotta take it there and drop it off and say thank you and leave. And I always forget that. Like, it's such a simple thing. And yet we really put it off. Like, it's just so easy to put it off. It might have taken me 30 minutes, like round trip. It might have taken me a little less than that. Now it is time to finish the wooble once and for all. My camera kept dying yesterday, so I was working on it for a while, but my camera just kept dying, so I didn't really show all of it. But it took a while to start this piece because this part comes with the beginning of it already started, but then for this one, you get to start the piece yourself. But it was a little bit complicated for me to figure it out at first, I guess, but eventually I got it, and now we're here. So I'm currently making this, gonna be like the belly of the penguin. I'm curious how long the rest of this is gonna take. It's currently 3 p.m., a little bit after 3. So I'm just gonna like keep an eye on the clock because I am just curious. I really hope that the rest of this doesn't take me too long. An hour is my hope, but it might take longer than that. And you know, if it does, we just have to trust the process. Somehow, I guess we create these 2 little arms and the nose. Yeah, let's get to it. Let's finish this wooble. Every time I've started this up again, I always feel like I'm doing something wrong. Whether it's been a few hours, a day, or weeks. Every time I'm like, oh gosh, how do I do this? The other thing about this is there is like so much counting involved, and I'd be losing track of those numbers. That also has contributed to like why I've gotten off sometimes. I also thought that this would be such a fun thing to do, listen to a podcast or some reality TV or something, but it really takes so much concentration. I've already forgotten which stitch I'm on. I think I'm doing an increased stitch right now, so that's what we're gonna go with. I also think that I did one of the earlier rounds on this wrong. I think I did 2 little stitches. Girl, I don't even know. Okay, so I kind of went just rogue and I did 1 more round than what they say to do because in one of my earlier rounds I didn't do enough stitches, and so then it was like way smaller than it's supposed to be, but now I think it's like closer to the size that theirs is. Let's get this thing finished. This is fun. Okay. I feel like every single one of these stitches or techniques, it's like once you get it, once you actually understand what you're supposed to be doing, then it does get fun. And then it gets exciting. And I'm like, he's so... Is he gonna be a penguin? I'm not too sure. Once we have the beak on him, then it'll make a lot more sense. Oh dear. Oh no. Something I did, I just don't think is quite right. This just looks... I thought I was pulling it tight, but maybe not tight enough, and that's why it's protruding a little bit. Truly, at this point, I'm just gonna keep going because I don't want to undo all of this. I just want to finish this, and if he's a little wackadoodle, that's fine. As a matter of fact, that's even better. Maybe my penguin is pregnant. Oh, wow. We're learning. He is off center, that's for sure. Pregnant, off center. Oh my gosh, that felt like I was never gonna finish it. Yay! We made him, we made Pierre, and he's not what someone might say is perfect, but he's precious. I don't know how I got this so lopsided. Actually, I do think I know how I did that wrong. I mean, I know it for the future now. You know, he's perfect just the little way that he is. I have this little guy, he can hang out wherever. Yay. I feel so much better now that I've finished that, because just even though it was like a fun hobby activity thing, when you know that you're putting something off and then you like see it, I would see the little kit sitting on the table and I was like, oh my gosh, I really need to finish that. The feeling of finally finishing something that you've been putting off, whether it's something that like you really need to do for life, like your taxes or something, or just something as like silly and mundane as that. Did I have to do that? No. A hobby that I wanted to accomplish. So I'm really glad that I did. I would like to make some flat coasters next. I think that would be a good next step. That's all I've got. I know a lot of the stuff in this video was not like exciting things. I mean, the cabinet was sort of exciting and that's sort of exciting, but even to watch someone do that, I know it's not the most thrilling stuff, the most thrilling content, but I just hope that if you're putting something off, whether it be 4 or 5 things like we did in this video, or if it's just one, hopefully this video gives you maybe a little ounce of inspiration to accomplish what you need to get done. With that, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.